Welcome to That Show. I'm Captain Hive.
And I'm Hendo.
And today we're playing Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo.
That's right.
But not on the Super Nintendo, on the Wii U.
Yeah, we're playing Donkey Kong Country for the Nintendo, on the Wii U, on the telly.
1994.
In my house.
In 2016.
Yeah. We're also playing 1984 in 2016.
Yeah, because we're... Anyway, I heard this is your favourite game, Hendo.
Did it? Is that what you heard, is it?
Yeah.
This is my favourite game.
Is that true?
It's my favourite game and it's my least favourite game. I've got a lot of nostalgia for this game, and then I play it and I remember how frustrating it is and how much I hate it.
Yeah.
So, against all reason, we're playing it today. So yeah, let's do it. Boost it up.
Right, okay.
Here we are.
How you've been practicing, haven't you, very recently?
Yeah.
We'll tell you what, we're starting the game. Tell me about Donkey Kong. Who is Donkey Kong?
who is this enigma that we call Donkey Kong? Look at him. He's a mystery. We know nothing about him. His origins, his motivations, his sorrows, his joys, his hopes and fears.
All I know is he wants bananas.
That's pretty much all you need to know. I mean, just to give you... I mean, this is an old school platformer, right? So, let me just show you your motivation to complete the game. This is your banana horde. There's no bananas.
Get the bananas.
Get the bananas.
That's
it. You don't even get a person. Just get some fruit.
There's no princess.
Yeah. That's also the only cutscene in this game. That's the only one.
What more is need to be explained?
Well, there's kind of another one, but it's about 3 seconds long. And it's a major...
Short and sweet's good.
It's a major... Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly like MGS levels of storytelling, you know.
Yeah, man.
But, yeah, that's how we did it in 94.
Did you mean Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Very good. I was like...
Were you just confused?
I was like, oh god, I don't know that term.
Aww. And you were like, don't worry, I'll say nothing, and my ignorance will seem cool, and I'll pass it off. And then you ask me in front of everyone.
Yeah, it's like, and what does that mean? Silly. So, 100 bananas, you get a giant banana life.
Yep. They're sort of balloons. I don't know why they're balloons, but your lives are balloons.
Balloons make people happy.
Float about. Yes, I guess they do if you're 10.
And it feels like, oh, I've got my life back together. I don't know.
Really? You certainly have an odd relationship with balloons, pal. I mean, no offence.
Well, what happens when you let go of your balloon and it goes up in the sky? You feel depressed.
I always hate that.
Yeah.
That's
one of the worst feelings in the world when you're a kid.
Makes me feel really anxious because you just imagine this balloon floating up.
Is it okay? Where is it going to land? So, are we going to mission 2?
No, go straight back.
Okay.
Turn around.
Okay.
Turn right around, baby.
Right.
There you go. 180. Go back in.
180 spin.
Because we never want a game over, and this is the best way to get lives. So, I'm sorry, viewers, but you will probably be seeing this level quite a few times in our adventure. But it'll be worth it, because it'll mean that we'll be there'll be less playtime overall, basically.
How do you tag?
I think it's select. I think.
Well, that's not select.
No. Oh god, I don't know what you're doing now. Y? No. Oh god. X. X? No. Watch out for the fat guys.
It's
there you go.
A.
Oh right, okay, there you go. So are you going to play as Diddy then?
Yeah, because I want to jump up here.
You have to... you have to do a roll jump to get
Fuck
that.
it. I'm really bad at this game. I'm not playing anything else other than this level.
Really?
Yeah.
Before we recorded...
Got a checkpoint.
Before we recorded, we were trying to find out how to do 2-player on the virtual console for this, and it is just straight up impossible. No. So we're not doing it.
Should just be 2 players. Should just be 2 controllers and...
Apparently not, you're not even going to play the rest
of
it. Right, get this balloon. Get this balloon.
I can get it.
Don't miss
Ready?
it. Oh! There you go, nice one.
There we go.
That will be the only display of skill from you.
Yeah.
For this playthrough.
I got the G, got the Kong, got the King
there we
Kong.
go.
I mean Donkey Kong.
Yeah, careful man. There was a copyright suit about that. Do you know that? That's how Nintendo made a hell of a lot of money. When they released the first Donkey Kong for arcades, they were sued by, was it MGM or whoever made
I think it is MGM.
the original King Kong for copyright infringement. And they had a lawyer called, I think it was Jack Kirby, who won it.
Yeah.
And MGM had to pay Nintendo out like millions. and which was really helpful for them,
It's like
breaking into the console market.
It's like, thank you. We're gonna make a sequel with this.
Well, they named the character Kirby after him. You know, in Smash Bros, the wee pink guy.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. They liked him that much. They're like, thanks, Jack. We're gonna name this pink,
Balloon.
hermaphroditic chewing gum blob after you. And he was like, oh, brilliant, thank you. So once we get through right, so the point of this level is basically just to teach you about collecting things, right? So this is a Rareware game. You know, they made Banjo-Kazooie, they made Conker, they made this, so there's a ton of collectibles. And all this level is doing is, like, there's no hazards apart from enemies. So all it teaches you is, when you take a hit, you lose a Kong. When you hit a barrel, you gain a Kong. And apart from that, it just teaches you all the different types of collectibles you need.
So many ostriches.
I know. So we need 100 of these nets us alive.
Oh, you're
So
gonna
we
get
get even more.
You're gonna get 300.
I don't think it's possible to get more than 500. I think you can only get 500. Unless, I'm sure there's some absurdly skilled...
Mate, you can get 400. Come on, 400. Let's
Push
go.
yourself. This would be a good time to dub in some.
No, don't do that anymore.
Rocky
because
Boy
the amount
Project.
of times you're like, oh, we should do this. Oh, Mr. Editor, can you do that, please? Oh, Mr. Editor, can you do this? No, I'm not your slave. When you edit videos, you can add in whatever you want.
Tension writing in that show. There we go. So yeah, all this level teaches you is just what different collectibles there are and what they do.
So some animals are your friends and some aren't.
Yeah,
So
so
the ugly ones aren't as well.
Uh,
Overweight beavers, enemies.
we'll see. You'll see which thing.
Athletic rhinos, your friends.
You'll see which things are nice, which things aren't. But yeah, there's like, this game came out after Mario World and the whole riding Yoshi thing, which was a big innovation.
Mm-hmm.
So in this we have, the thing about Donkey Kong is you can get several different types of Yoshi, and this is one of them. He's this sort of heavy rhino character.
I think we should go to level 2, mate.
Aye, let's do level 2. But that's
I
enough.
don't want all of episode 1 to be all
Yeah.
of level 1.
Well, watch me do this one.
You can't teach that.
Off to a good start.
Oh my goodness. Why did you stop staring at the TV and look at the virtual console?
Right, here we go. For reals this time.
Goodness.
Anyway, are you impressed with the graphics?
I am actually, and this came out in '94.
That's
so,
right. I mean, if you were impressed, think what people in 1994 were thinking.
Because it looks very three-dimensional.
Yeah, it's rotoscoped, I believe.
Okay.
So like they record people or things moving, and then they render the sprite. And I think like the thing that was like a big draw for the SNES at the time was Mode 7.
Okay.
Which is a way of like layering backgrounds. So you see there's like a slight foreground and you see those trees moving about in the background. So it's a way of adding like a bit more depth, so it doesn't look like everything's on one flat plane.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an illusion because
Yeah.
it is all just on one flat plane. It's just some things are pre-rendered to look like they're not. But like at the time, it was a big deal.
I find with I've not actually played the most updated Donkey Kong game. I think it's like Ice. It's like a
Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, like obviously it's 3D, and I find that the 3D Marios that are like, and even like the new Sonic, but the side scroller ones when all
like
the
Lost
models
World and
when all the
stuff.
models are 3D. No, not Sonic Lost World. I mean Sonic the Hedgehog Episode 4.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like, it was 3D, and I thought actually I think sprites look beautiful. Like
Yeah,
if
definitely.
you look at say Castle Crashers, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I think if they did like if they kept to the sprites, or Rayman Origins is a really good example.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
It's just sprite heaven.
Well, I really like pre-rendered backgrounds. I think the Final Fantasy games are probably the best for them, to be honest. Like Final Fantasy 9 in particular has some absolutely gorgeous pre-rendered backgrounds. And it's a bit of a shame because nobody, apart from indie developers, I don't think anybody really does them anymore.
I believe there's a game coming out for Xbox One called Cuphead.
Alright.
And I'm going to show you the trailer for that. That game looks incredible. And it's 1920 style of animation.
Alright, okay.
And it's basically about two cups. So,
and is that an indie game?
yes.
Alright.
But it's like everyone's excited for that game. It was announced at E3, and I remember seeing that. Nico was like, James will love this game. And like that was the one thing that stood out for me. I was like, mate, Cuphead. Forget Halo 5. Cuphead.
Yeah, the real winner.
So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's Sprite. I'm a sucker for side scrollers.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolute sucker.
That's I mean, they're pretty much the only game that my girlfriend plays, and she just calls them sidey-sidies, which I'm not sure is the right term.
Righty.
And this is our first water level.
Yeah.
Listen to this ambient music. Oh, so nice. I hate water levels though, so I am not relaxed.
No.
I don't like any water levels, to be honest.
No.
I just feel like they break up the flow.
I would.
And like, break up the
Wee.
flow.
A good one.
Unintentional humour.
Yeah, it was crap. You deserved it getting hit there.
You sound like an abusive parent. You deserve all you get. Disappointment.
No, my dad always says the last game he could ever play was Sonic the Hedgehog in 1991.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the beginning of the end for your dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Don't do it.
I mean, in gameplay terms, not like in life terms. That'd be a bit dark. Sorry, Ron. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, I mean, loads of people. Like, I know people that when like 3D games. I mean, this is like going back when I was like a kid. But I remember people who, when they saw 3D games, like fully 3D games for the first time, like Mario 64 or Banjo Kazooie or Crash Bandicoot and stuff, that they actually felt sick. Like they felt like motion sickness.
Yeah.
Because it was suddenly, too many dimensions for them to handle.
I find when I watch IMAX that my eyes are bleeding.
Well, yeah. I mean, I hate 3D stuff, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very odd to me.
God. All right. Is that Barrel Flights? Funky Flights.
So this is Funky Kong. All the Kongs have their own different names. This is Funky Kong. Whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong. He's very 90s. My bodacious jumbo barrel can... Oh, I missed what he said. Well, it was probably rubbish. So he's got this little barrel plane, and that can take us to old...
So is it Funky Flights or Barrel Flights? Because it says Funky Flights at the top. No, it says it at the top of the screen, but
the controversy.
The actual banner says Barrel Flights. Well, it's quite hard to read.
I don't know, but this is just our way of visiting old worlds. So every time, like, Candy Kong's save point is the only point we can save in the game.
Yeah.
And Funky Kong's barrel flights will always be before that. So if ever we're worried about completing the next level, we go straight to Funky Kong and we go all the way back to first level, farm lives, and then come back.
I see.
So, yeah. Sorry, but there's nothing we can do with that. Anyway, this next level is quite tough.
Well, I hope you got enough lives. Sorry, are you indicating for me to do it?
That's alright, we've only got 18 lives.
I don't think I want to do this one.